one of the things that actually led me to Mathews Counseling, when I had my first group interview, I was like, there's something going on here. Like, I just feel very, very drawn to the teamwork collaborative here, the warm vibe that I'm getting from these people.
Working at Mathews Counseling has honestly felt like a family, or like working with my great friends, you know.
Just everybody is so amazing. The aspect where you can be at work and enjoy being there and not taking that drive and getting in there is, I think, the difference.
So I don't just feel like just a number type of therapist. I feel like, oh, like they'll remember my name. They'll know, like, you know, certain things about me, and I don't have to just feel as though like I'm just coming to talk and no work.
Like, just coming into the office, everyone's happy to see one another, and hey, how have you been? And like, just, it feels like comfortable. It feels like home.
A lot of the therapists I connect with even outside of work-related stuff and hang out with and, you know, have good bonds with. So I really enjoy it.
The amount of people after my first staff meeting that would reach out to me and be like, hey, like, let's just like have a Zoom meeting and just like have coffee.
I've been blown away by other therapists' willingness to give up their time to meet with me, to talk about, you know, certain things that I feel like I get stuck on with clients. Hey, let me talk to you about that. Let's talk about it.
So I absolutely love the culture that we have here. Absolutely love the community between the other therapists, to have that support from each other and to ask questions and to be vulnerable and say, like, hey, what do you do in this situation?
It's not that kind of every man for himself feel that you can sometimes get elsewhere.
You know, I really feel like this place is like person-centered, right? And I say that because of I came here really intimidated, scared about what this looks like, but being here and the support that you receive here and the care and knowing that you're an important part of what we're doing here for this community.
It's that follow-up of, hey, like, are you feeling okay? What's going on? Not just like those aspects. It's actual caring.
It feels very natural. It feels very organic to fit in and be my weird self at times, to be my professional self at times. And
Plus, I always felt safe. I've always felt supported.
A sense that everyone's kind of in this together. They want to be real. They want to do their very best work. And at the same time, no one's pretending to be perfect at what they're doing.
We care so much about the person and the professional that I think me being here, it's helped me to know that I don't have to be perfect. I just have to grow.
Just having support. I've never had a time where I've made a mistake or like messed up on something, or like felt like, you know, that client just took it out of me, you know, and didn't have somebody right in my corner and like, that's okay, that we have days like that.
Nobody's sitting back, you know, letting me make mistakes, but the way that they approach that is, hey, let's figure out together how to get better.
just having that connection between us, because you can kind of feel like I'm out here alone in this, you know, this area, and what am I doing?
Yeah, from the start, the less intimidating, feeling less scary, all like Mathews Counseling played a role with that.
Because the people that work here are very invested in the progress of the people that work here. It's truly a team.
But the growth as a therapist that has happened from beginning to now has been exponential. I think I've found a new way to become more comfortable in the room that I might not have had if I were in like a hospital or an agency setting or something like that.
Mathews Counseling is kind of like they know what they're about. They have a strong sense of values and a direction that they want to take the practice.
And I wouldn't imagine myself interning and or working in this kind of field anywhere else.
Well, just having a family. I think that's been my favorite thing, and it's really helped me.
But it's definitely been a welcoming experience.
So I use that internal sense of like, oh, I belong here. This doesn't feel like a big effort. It feels natural.